Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below. Now let's create a function to add food inside our cart. So we'll go with static add food to cart, or you can say add item to cart. And here we'll go with food model, food data. And the next, we want to make this function asynchronous. We will go with a try catch. And here we'll go with a log statement, and it's going to be e.toString. And the next, we want to throw exception in case of error. And here we will go with the error. Now inside of try, we want to store the food data. So for that, we will go to user data CRUD services, and here we do have this register user function, right? So we will copy this register user function, come back to food order services, and inside of it, we will paste it. Now here the collection, it's going to be cart. Now here we do have to add another collection, so it's going to be collection, and then we will go with another doc, and we are good. So the first thing which comes is first doc, it's the user's ID or unique ID. Then here we will go with the collection name as cart item, and here the doc, it's going to be, we have to go with a unique ID here, so we'll go with string food ID equals, we will go with UUID dot v1, and here we'll go with food ID, and here we have to store the data, so it's going to be food data dot tomap. Now after we have added the data onto the database, we don't want to navigate, instead we want to show a toast message, so we'll go with toast service dot send scaffold, and the message, it's going to be item added to cart, and the toast status is going to be success. Let's add a comma here, and at last we will add a semicolon. So we have to import build context here, so we'll go with build context, and our function is good. Now we want to write a function to fetch all the cart data, right? So we'll go with static fetch cart data. Here we will go with, we don't want any kind of build context. Okay, we will go with try catch, and here we'll go with the log message. It's going to be e.toString, and we will throw an exception, and it's good. Now inside of try, we want to fill some code. For that, what we will do is that we will go to fetch restaurant services, and here we do have the function that is fetch food data. So what we're going to do, we will simply copy this entire try block, go to order food services, and here we'll paste the try. Okay, here we will import whatever needed, and we'll open this function. We have this, we will copy this one, paste here, And here we will go with not order by. Okay, let's go to food data, food model. Here we will have to add some parameters. We will go with int, and it's going to be quantity. And next, we will go with another parameter, and it's going to be date time. Added to cart at, and it's going to be nullable. We will generate constructor, and then we will generate JSON serialization. We will go to food services, and here we'll order by. Let's go back to the model. We will copy this parameter. Here we'll paste this, and it's going to be false. So the earliest added food we want to be shown the earliest. Okay, so it's going to be true, not false. Here we have to go with dot where. Okay, we don't want dot where. It's good. Now we have to initialize a list here, and it's going to be list of food model, food item added to cart, equals an empty list, and here we will go with item added to cart, and after adding all of them, we want to return the list. Okay, we will just initialize this list at the top, and at the end of this function we want to return item added to cart. Now let's populate this function inside this script. Okay, so we will go to view, and we will go to food details screen, and here we will scroll down to the elevated button that is add to basket. We'll go with async, and here we'll go with food. Let's copy the name of the service. We will go to the top, and we'll copy the name, come back here, paste it, import it, and here we'll go with food model, food data equals food model. Let's go to the end here, add a comma, and at last add a semicolon. Here we have to go with, like, let's go to the top, and we are importing the food model, and here we'll go with food order services dot add item to cart, and here we do have food data and context. Now two more things which we want is quantity, and then the next parameter is, I think so, added to cart at. So it's going to be date time dot now, and name it's going to be food model widget dot food model dot name. Let's copy and paste here. Okay, and quantity, so we have to go with the quantity also. Let's go to the top, and I think so we do have this quantity parameter. Copy this, paste here quantity. Another thing which we want, we will check if quantity is greater than 0, then only we want to execute this entire function. We will cut this and paste up here and save it, and at last it's going to upload the data onto the database. Let's save it and let's test out. Okay, we have to trigger this function, that is add to basket. Let's save it. Okay, we have the quantity 0. So we want to go with an else toast service dot toast message, and it's going to be select a valid quantity, and toast, the toast status, it's going to be warning, and context, it's good. Now we will add a comma, and here we'll add a semicolon. Let's save it and let's trigger this button again. So it says select a valid quantity, so let's go with 2 of them. And if I just trigger add to basket, it says item added to cart. Now let's check the database. So we'll go to Firestore database, and here we do have cart item, and here it is. We have the entire data, its quantity, then upload time, and everything is there. It's good.
Hi everyone, if you are finding this content helpful and want to dive deeper into the course, make sure to check out the entire course available on Udemy. By purchasing the course, you will get access to the course content, downloadable resources, and exclusive material to help you master developing this app using Flutter and Firebase. The link is in the description below.